Alright, so now let's begin the animation part. I will simply drag this up and get one more window here, join them up, and get a timeline here first. Something like this. And now let's take this camera's location, set it to control A, or transform to delta, so we know that 00 is the base position. Let's get our X keyframe here, control T to get the second frames there. I would give it 2 seconds. Let's drag it back somewhere there and get keyframes here. Let's also get our graph editor here, and if you select these 2 points, press T and give it a cubic strength, and also right click, easing type ease out. Let's see the motion. It starts fast and slows down. Let's give it 1.5 seconds, maybe somewhere there. Alright, cool. Alright, so now let's begin the animation of the shoe first. I will simply get the rotation mode to XYZ Euler and control A, all transform to deltas, so that we know the initial position of our shoe. And let's begin. First of all, let's see the motion of the shoe. If you see closely, it comes down first. It comes down, rises a bit up, and then smashes the ground. Alright, so we have to have our graphic curve something like it goes down, alright, it quickly rises up, and this smashes the ground again. Alright, this will be the graphic curve. You will understand this in a bit, so let's begin. I will select my shoe. Alright, so first of all, let's select the camera and just switch off the X location. Let's go a bit further and switch it off. Alright, so the camera is unaffected at any moment right now, so we can work on our shoe. Alright, first of all, our initial position should be above. It comes from above, comes till here, goes up, and then smashes. Alright, so let's get a keyframe. Let's work on the graph editor only. I will get a keyframe here, alright, for the Z location, and shift T. Alright, let's take this up. Remember, this is just a graphical representation. We will take this up. Just have a look at the right side, it is increasing. Let's make it come from out of the camera somewhere there. It comes down to somewhere there, and again shift T, it rises up till maybe till there, and again at this point comes back to the initial position, that is 0. Alright, now we have that graphic curve. Now the only thing left is to give it some characteristics. It is a bit bumpy right now. This is something which you will have to see it visually. Alright, right now the shoe should come at a higher frame rate. Alright, so a bit faster. I will simply take this point and drag it up so that it comes a bit fast now, and it should be somewhere there, like it is easing out, and this should be a bit back. Alright, let's see the motion. Let's see the motion now. I think it's a bit bumpy right now as well. I will simply take these 2 points and drag them a bit further somewhere there, and let's see, comes down, rises up. I think it's a bit fine now. I will simply take this point a bit closer so that it smashes. It looks like it's smashing. Let's take this a bit far, and let's see the motion now. It comes down, rises up, and smash. I think the smash is too fast. Let's have it till there. Comes down. I think the coming down motion is also too fast. Let's drag this a bit back. Alright, I think now it's fine. Maybe the smashing could be much slower than what we have right now. Let's see. Alright, now we are cool. Maybe a bit more faster at the end. Alright, cool, now we are done. And now let's also play with the rotation of it. I want, like, it should have some rotation on its x-axis. So first of all, up till here let's have it 0, and up till here it should rotate it like a bit forward, and once it is smashing the ground it should come back to 0 somewhere there. Maybe drag this here. Let's see how it is happening. I think it's a bit bumpy. Let's have it faster in the beginning. Okay, now I think it is cool. Let's also drag this a bit back. So I think guys, this is just visual, how visually appealing it should be. Like, it is up to you. It is not something that is taught. It is by the virtue of practice you will understand how the motion is looking good or it is bad. Like the weight of it, like it is falling forward, it comes down and settles it up, it pushes itself backward and then smash, and then we have the basketball appearing at the back. Alright, now let's just switch off the camera and see how it is looking. Just get this on and let's see. I think the camera is way far back. Maybe I can just select it up and just make it a bit closer somewhere there. And let's bring this point a bit here. Ease out, and the shoe comes from up. Alright, the shoe should come from out the camera. Alright, so let's switch on our Z location of the shoe and frame selected, and let's go to this point and drag it up so that it comes from out of the camera. Let's see. Alright, now it's fine. Now let's animate our pillar. I will simply Control A or transform to deltas, and let's have this initial position and rotation keyframed, and at this point this should be at the bottom. I will have it keyframed again, and let's have it rotated by 360. Alright, we have this graphic curve of this. A to select all and frame selected. I will simply right click, easing type, not easing type, interpolation first of all, drag it. You can experiment with anything. I like cubic and easing type, ease out. Let's see. Pillar comes up and a shoe smashes the ground. I think the shoe animation, guys, I think it is way too fast. So let's try to work on it and settle it more further. Now understand like what is going wrong here. I think the shoe is coming way too fast. Like in the animation, I think it is a bit more slow than what we have right now. Alright, so first of all, let's select the shoe and disable, not disable anything, just hide the X Euler rotation. Let's work on its motion on the Z axis. Select all and frame selected. Alright, I think this should come a bit more slow. I will drag these 3 points. It comes from up till here. Let's drag that till there. Alright, now let's see. Something is going wrong. Alright, I think it should not be hidden. It should be disabled for now. We will work on X axis later. Euler rotation later. Alright, let's see. I think a bit faster. Let's play with these handles. Let's see. Let's drag this up fast. Maybe this should also be something like this, easing out and easing in. Let's see. I think now it is a bit better. Let's drag this a bit back. Yeah, I think we have got that sweet spot right now. And now let's also drag this a bit back and let's see, it comes down. Maybe it was fine till there only. Let's see, comes down. Maybe let's have it come a bit more down till there, and let's see. Yeah, I think now we are fine. Alright, now let's also settle our Euler rotation. Our Z location is done. Let's hide it. Alright, and unhide the X Euler rotation and also enable it. Let's see how the shoe is going right now. I think our Euler rotation is a bit faster. I will select all and frame selected. I will simply drag these points a bit further, something like this, and I think this should be much farther apart, and I think now it's fine. But we have a problem. I think at this point it is going into the pillar. I will go into my Z location and frame selected, and at this point I think this should be a bit up somewhere there, and let's see the whole motion now. Alright, now we are done with the pillar and shoes. Let's animate the basketballs now. And now let's just finish it up by animating of basketballs. I will simply select one of these, and I will first of all, maybe let's select one of these, press double R and give them some random rotations, something like this. Maybe, yeah, that works. And select all, control A or transform to deltas first of all, and select one of these, and I will have it Z location keyframed, and let's make it of around 1.5 seconds, and up till here it should be, let's go a bit forward, and up till here it should be just below the pillar somewhere there. Let's have it till there, and also this interpolation cubic easing mode is out. Let's see, the shoe smashes the pillar, 1 2 3, and about that time let's drag this a bit further. Yeah, and about that time our basketball rises up. Alright, now let's also play with the rotation of it. So I want it to be rotated at all times. I mean, animation should be running and the basketball should be moving. So for that I am going to use a driver for it. Rotation hashtag frame, FRAME, frame divided by slash, maybe by 10. Let's see. So as long as the frame is moving, it is being divided by 10, and our rotation is moving like that. Let's see. I think 10 is a bit fast. Let's edit the driver, and I will have it divided by 5. Let's see now. And okay, let's increase it. It's not multiplying. Edit driver. Let's have it 20 here. Let's see now. Smashes. Yeah, now it's fine and subtle. Let's select these basketballs too and select this last, control L, link animation data. And also if you see now, if you change the animation of one ball, the other will take an effect. To get rid of this, select all, object relations, make single user object animation. Now if you select one, the others will be unaffected. So I want like these should come one by one. So at this point let's take this here and also take this a bit down, and let's see. Yeah, now they are fine. Our animation should be running for around like till maybe 2 more seconds, 2-3 more seconds, maybe till here. Yeah, I think that's fine. So our part 2 is also done. And once you have both of these parts rendered out, let's bring them to your favorite editing software, and part 1 should run up till here, and then the idea is the second part should overlap. I mean, it is the dashing in, just overlap the second part somewhere there, alright, so that the camera eases out in the end and your shoe smashes and rips out the basket.